The three teams I have contending for the Premiership in 2022 are the defending premiers, the Penrith Panthers, the 2021 minor premiers, the Melbourne Storm, and the Sydney Roosters. One would need a very good reason to not have the defending premiers as contenders the next season. In fact, the last time a team won the Premiership and then missed the finals entirely the year after was all the way back in 2006, so I do have the Panthers as contenders. As most teams in the top 8 have, the Panthers have lost a couple of big names to rival clubs next year as Paul Momirovski, Matt Burton and Kurt Capewell leave the club. However, Stephen Crichton can easily shift back into the centres, Isaac Tago can become a full-time first grader in the centres and Liam Martin can start in the second row. Despite these losses, the Panthers are still arguably the strongest team on paper headed into 2022 and will be there when the whips are cracking towards the end of the season. On to the Melbourne Storm now, who many had as a sure thing to go back-to-back last season but did not. Next season they are still a chance at winning the Premiership but have arguably lost more talent in one go than ever before, although Nick Meaney should prove a good replacement for Nicho Hynes and Xavier Coates a good replacement for Josh Addo-Carr. The main reason I still have the Storm contending is, other than still having a great roster, they still have, in my opinion, the best coach in the NRL today in Craig Bellamy, who always gets Melbourne up when expectations are down. As many of you listening will know, I'm actually tipping the Sydney Roosters to win the comp in 2022, so of course I have them here. But if you really want to deep dive into why I think this, then head to Why the Roosters Will Win the Premiership in 2022 on the podcast feed you're currently listening on. But basically, the return of many an injured star will act like new signings for the Roosters next season and will force them to change the way they play and surprise many an opponent. Partner that with the informed talent from 2021 and you have a recipe for success.